Today we're going to be taking a look at the Garmin BarkLimiter Deluxe. This is the rechargeable version of this BarkLimiter. There's also the regular BarkLimiter that has a replaceable battery. Hi everyone, I'm Michael with Front Range Dog Training, and this is going to be a video explaining the setup and use of this BarkLimiter Deluxe bark collar. It is my favorite bark collar for ease of use and simplicity, and I'm going to go through the process of showing how to get it set up and turning it on and using it and so forth. So when you take everything out of the package, you're going to get this. First thing I usually do is put the strap on. So you're just going to feed this strap under here. Sometimes you got to push it a little bit. There's a little bit of an edge on the top part of that strap there. I'm going to put this through. The strap is made for a horse, so for most dogs you can cut it down quite a bit, but it's pretty long. So you're going to place that on there. This is the wall charger. It comes in two pieces. You need to take this piece and put this piece onto it. Click it in. You're going to take your USB cable, and you're going to plug it in the bottom here, and then the other end goes into the cradle, they call it. I will say that from experience, you want to be really careful with this connection at the cradle. You don't want to be bending this too much and putting pressure on it, because it will break the connection inside and you'll have to buy a new cradle. So be careful about that. So once you've got that placed, the easiest way to put the cradle onto the charger, and you'll see you'll need to touch these two contact points to these little contact points here, is to put the two little nubs in the grooves on the back here and kind of move it around until you feel them seat, and then click the top piece on, and that cradle fits on just like that. To take it off, you're going to just grab the collar and you're going to flick this open and you can pop it off. For the use of the collar, to turn it on, we're going to be using this wheel here. You'll see the N, I call it neutral, but it's actually the off position. Then you have a V for vibrate, A for auto rise, and then your standard levels or your static levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to recommend that we start on the vibrate. That's what I do for most dogs, just to see if it works. If it just gets the dog's attention and maybe distracts them out of barking, that's great. Otherwise, I'm going to recommend you use one of the static levels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I avoid auto rise, specifically for the reason I've had 2 to 3 experiences using this collar over the years where I've had this on the auto rise, which what that means is the bark collar will give a correction, and if the dog barks again a certain number of times, it's going to escalate. It's going to go up on levels, so it's sort of trying to hunt and find the right level for your dog. But if you have a dog that's a little bit nervous or reactive, or maybe just it's part of their temperament, when they feel the initial correction, they might actually yip out of surprise, and then the collar's going to go up thinking that they're continuing to bark through that lower level. And so what ends up happening is there's this downward spiral of increasing correction, and your dog ends up basically being completely confused, scared, what have you, because they keep getting corrected, which makes them bark, which gets another correction at a higher level, and we don't want that. So I just avoid the auto rise at this point and use one of the static levels or the vibrate. And that's it. Pretty easy collar to use. One other nice little feature that this collar has is, I think they call it their bark odometer. This red light here, when you turn this collar off after you take it off of your dog, it's gonna blink and let you know how many barks that the collar detected since the last time it was turned on. So if you turn this off to the N setting, every red blink equals 10 barks, and every green blink equals 1 bark. And so you can add those together as you watch it blink, and it'll tell you how many times your dog barked while this collar was on them since the last time it was turned on. But anyway, really nice collar. If you have any specific questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll try to keep track of those and answer anything that I can. We didn't go through the whole manual, which you should definitely do, about putting this collar on, the tightness, and so forth and so on. So definitely read through that. If you found this video helpful at all, we'd really appreciate a subscription. It helps grow our channel, as well as liking this video. Look forward to seeing you in the future for more training videos and more videos on training equipment. Thanks a lot and have a great day.